Hi friends, I'm here with the yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. Skip anything, change anything, do your own thing. Let's begin standing. So you can take your feet about hip width apart, maybe a little bend in the knees so you're not locking your knees. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. Taking a few moments to center and ground. Slow down. Come into a nice slow rhythm with your breath. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. Let's go ahead and separate the feet and come into a horse stance. So we're going to bend the knees nice and deep, making sure that your knees don't go forward of your ankles. So if your knees are going forward of your ankles, widen your stance. And you can go as low or take this as gently as you like. Open your knees as wide as they'll go and let that be the direction your toes go. So you don't take your toes further than your knees go. Strong core. Feel the pelvis neutral. So torso is like mountain pose. Strong core supporting you. Sink in. If you want to lift your toes to engage your arches, you're welcome to do that throughout or occasionally. Slow, deep breath. And at any time, if you start to feel like this is too much, come up out of it, rest, stay resting, or come back in as you're able. So while we're here, we'll do a little arm stretches. So let's take one elbow on top of the other. Put some pressure between the elbows, like you're trying to pull your elbows apart. Spread the upper back. If you like, you might take a little curve, arch, side bend, or twist. Notice which arm is on top. Take a couple gentle swings. Bring the other arm on top. And again, you can straighten your legs at any time, but while you're here, can you relax your face even as the heat might be building in your legs? Release the arms, couple gentle swings. And then let's straighten the legs. Turn the outer edges of the feet to parallel. Little upper back arch, lifting the chest. Fold forward. You're welcome to bend your knees a little or a lot as you fold. Bring your hands to the floor. If it's difficult to reach the floor, you might grab a block and see if you can let your head hang. Let your neck release. If you want to widen your feet or take them closer, you could. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Let's turn the heels in, toes out. And bend your knees, roll up. Again, horse stance. You can rest at any time. From here, let's take the right arm up, bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow, take it back. Release right arm up, open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm. Hug it in as close as you can. As you do this, draw back through your shoulder. Release, arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around behind your back, so back of your hand is at your waist, interlace fingers at your waist. Pull the knuckles towards the front, elbows towards one another, circle your right shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back. And let's straighten the legs again. Heels out, toes in, fold. You might let your arms wrap overhead. If this feels too tight for your shoulders, you could instead hold something between your hands, like a strap or a scarf. Bend your knees, release, come up. Horse stance. Toes out, strong core. Left arm up, bend it straight back. Grab your elbow, take it back. Feel around inside the pose. What do you notice? Release, arm up. Open it out, take it across, hook with the other arm, hug it in close. Draw back through your shoulder. Arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. When you interlace your fingers, try the other thumb on top, elbows towards one another, circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest. Heels out, toes in, fold. Let's release. Arms to the floor, hands to the floor. Toe heel the feet in to about hip width apart. Could be a little wider. Lower the hips. Come into a squat, malasana. If your heels don't easily come to the floor, you might sit on a block or turn your toes out or put a blanket under the heels. And it's fine to bounce on the toes as long as that feels okay for you. Let's open up the knees using the elbows, and as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down. We'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. As you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom, connecting that up to the top. And release. Have a seat. Let's extend the legs out to the side. Toes and knees pointing straight up. If it feels like the bowl of your pelvis is tipping back, you might sit up on something, put a blanket or cushion under your hips, or use your hands on the floor behind you. If you're already feeling a big stretch, you may not need to go any further. Breathe here. If you're not feeling your maximum stretch yet, lean forward until you find it. Could be right away on the fingers or coming further to hands or elbows or a block or all the way down. Bring the upper body back up. Lean back, draw the legs in, shake that out. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. Drop your feet to the floor. Let's lift the hips and slide something under the hips. Could be a block on low or medium, or stacking 2 blocks, or a bolster or a cushion, or any number of things. Find the height and firmness and placement that works for you. Resting your hips down, breathing deeply. If you want to try any different leg position, there are lots of options here. You could bring your knees to your chest. You could straighten your legs either up in the air or along the floor. And if you need to adjust the height or placement of your props at any time, feel free. See how much you can relax into the position you're in, whatever it is. And then very gently release when you're ready, moving your props. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside, happy baby. Bring your right knee to your chest, drop the left leg long, and then guide your right knee across your body for a spinal twist. Roll back onto your back, switch, left knee in, drop the right leg long. Guide the left knee across. Release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, take a circle or rock. Check in with your body to see, is there anything you need to do to feel complete in this practice? It was a short one, but maybe feel ready for your rest. Maybe there's something else you want to do. Eventually coming into a symmetrical, relaxed position. This might be the most important pose. I highly recommend not skipping Shavasana, especially if you're in a rush. Take at least 1 or 2 totally relaxed breaths. Even just a moment of release, not doing. Let's take a big yawning reach. Bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Make your way up to sitting. Bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for your support, financial or otherwise. I really appreciate it. Please share these videos or my other offerings with people who you think might benefit from them. It really helps me. Thank you.